Hello people of YouTube and welcome to another Narnia Life episode. So there's been a few updates and the main topic of this video, obviously you've read the title so you'll know what the main topic is, but I just want to cover a few updates first before talking about the main topic. So updates regarding Narnia at the moment as of May 2025. So there was of course all these have been reported on Narnia Web. Go over there, the team is amazing with all the news. So one of the articles that came out was Greta Gerwig loved the 1979 animated Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which is quite interesting because not many people talk about the animated version. It's the only animated version to date, so she could be taking inspiration maybe from the animated one, or was it just that she loved it as a kid, maybe growing up, maybe. But interesting to say the least. Next piece, little bit of update is the Royal Mail have released some limited edition Narnia stamps. So I'm not sure exactly how you go by collecting them, but yeah, if you're a stamp collector, they've released some special Narnia edition stamps, and I believe that's from Royal Mail. The film, so it's pretty much confirmed that we are getting a film, which I'm going to be talking about in a second as well. But the film will be shot on film. It was speculated if it was going to be shot on IMAX and stuff like that, but it is going to be shot on film. There's some new paperback editions, and there is a deluxe edition of the books, which is due to release in late this year, back end of this year. But, of course, you've all come here for the main news, so obviously casting has officially begun. Of course, we've got our Jadis now. So, another name to add to the many names to do with Narnia is Carey Mulligan. I hope that I've pronounced her name right. She's apparently in talks to play Digory's mother. Now, this confirms one thing, which we've all been speculating and wanting some sort of confirmation on, was which book are they doing? We didn't know if they were going to be doing it publication order or chronological order. So the fact that she's in talks to play Digory's mum, obviously she does appear in The Magician's Nephew. She does not appear, I don't believe she appears in any of the other books. So presumably by the time The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe happens, presumably Digory's mum has passed away due to old age, presumably, because she's not really mentioned, and saying that how old Digory is in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, presumably his mother had already passed away at that point. So this pretty much officially confirms, even though we've not had any official confirmation, but it essentially confirms we are getting The Magician's Nephew. So we have some sort of confirmation at the very least. So from now on, I am going to refer to the Narnia Netflix project as The Magician's Nephew, because it looks like that is what we're getting, which we spoke about anyway. We knew that there was a high chance. So yeah, we are getting The Magician's Nephew, which is going to be the first adaptation of The Magician's Nephew that we are getting. It's never been adapted onto screen before, so very excited. In terms of, Digory's mum, I mean, she's not a major character, but from what I remember, I think that she's really poorly. I think that, again, do excuse me because it's been a while since I've read the books, but I think that she's got some sort of terminal illness, I think. And there's a part in the book, well, spoilers if you've not read the book, but there is a part in the book where Digory gets an apple. I believe he gets it from Aslan, and he's able to take that back to Earth, or back to the real world, and he does give the apple to his mum, and his mum basically makes a full recovery. So I remember that in the book. So she doesn't play a major role, but I do remember that. So it's interesting that we've got potential casting news for this character. So Carey Mulligan. So I've looked at obviously what she's been in and stuff. I knew I'd recognised her because I've seen a photo of her. I knew I recognised her, and I recognised her from an episode of Doctor Who. It was an oldish episode. It was in the modern era. Russell T Davies' first take on Doctor Who. It was actually when David Tennant was the Doctor. So Carey Mulligan plays the role of Sally Sparrow in Blink, which is arguably one of the greatest episodes out there of Doctor Who. So yeah, she's also been in The Great Gatsby, Pride and Prejudice, Never Let Me Go, which obviously she was in with Andrew Garfield and Keira Knightley, and Maestro. Obviously she's been in a number of other film and TV stuff, but they're the main ones that I know her from or that I've heard of. But yeah, she's 39 years old, so if she's playing, I suppose that she's roughly around the right age, I suppose, based on obviously the age Digory is. But yeah, she's a British actress, currently 39. But yeah, basically we have some more news and another name to add to the never-ending list of names at this point. But yeah, what do you guys think? It's just kind of come out of nowhere. It's not been officially confirmed. I feel like I'm repeating myself several times. It's not been officially confirmed that she's been cast, but she is in talks to be cast for this role. So yeah, I'm intrigued actually. That we're getting Digory's mum potentially cast before Digory and Polly at this point. But yeah, very strange way how they're handling it, especially saying that the Hunger Games film, like the new Sunrise at the Reaping, honestly, I've been blown away by how the cast on that. The cast is amazing. Can we please hire the casting director for the Narnia franchise, please? Or the Harry Potter TV series. Obviously, if you don't know what I'm on about, go over to Facebook, go on the Hunger Games page, and you can see basically they're announcing all the cast for the new prequel. They've just announced, as of last night, they've just announced that Kieran Culkin is going to be playing Caesar Flickerman. Ralph Fiennes is going to be playing President Snow. Honestly, the cast is amazing for that film. We need the person who's decided on the cast. We need this person for the Narnia franchise. But nevertheless, what do you guys think of this potential casting news? Are you excited? Do you know who she is? Let me know everything down in the comments. But yeah, just a quick update for you all, just to let you know what's been going on, basically, in the Narnia universe. So yeah, once there is any news, I will do another video for you guys, but that is the news up to date for now. Of course, go over to Narnia Web and stay up to date over there. I will be, as soon as there's any more news, I'll put a video up as soon as I can. But for now, I will see you in the next video.